Yo, what's up? It's King Steph. We are back with a new JJK chapter 191. A lot of cool information reveals, especially with the return, again, of Genjaku. But we got another return of the misogynist himself. Now, yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so let's talk about this Camo Clan situation. We get a little flashback of the Camo Clan estate after Shibuya, and I was thoroughly glad to see this because out of all three clans, the Camo Clan always intrigued me the most as they seem very mysterious. But the Camo Clan is revealed to be completely manipulated by none other than that man Kanjaku. Kanjaku is he's always running something, man, behind the scenes. But Kanjaku has members of the Camo Clan under like an illusion or something like that because this old man named Shino, who's a clan member, an elder of this clan, is stopped by Kamo Nortoshi, our Kamo, and Nortoshi wanted to talk with Gakuganji, the Zenin clan, and the Gojo clan to get these rules that were placed in chapter 137, such as the unsealing of Gojo, making you a criminal, rule removed. But Kanjaku has this old man Shino placed in an illusion where he thinks he's 150 years in the past, and the Kamo Nortoshi that he knows is the one Genjaku took over. So I think what really happened back then is that Genjaku took over Kamo's body and kind of made him into this menace that everybody thinks that he was. But I feel like prior to that, I think the old Kamo was actually pretty much a good person. That's what I'm starting to think, and that's why like this old man was kind of looking at Kamo as like such a you are not him. Like, this is my Kamo, that type of vibe. Kamo goes to the room where Kanjaku is, and we all know anytime Kanjaku's on page, it's like something that's always important that's going to be told, so it's always good to see. Now, Kanjaku reveals that he took out the members of the conservative faction that wanted to execute Geto Suguru. But before that, he originally thought that like the conservative faction were just puppets. They were all kind of united as one. They worked as one. But after a group, like a single group from this conservative faction thought we should get rid of this Geto, then he pretty much said, okay, now I gotta take care of him. I gotta get rid of him. But a surprising thing, which realistically isn't that surprising, he also got rid of the people that put Yuta as Yuji's executioner. And this has to be the reason, because he needs Yuta to be a part of his plan of everybody be getting in the Culling Games, and he needs the strongest to be alive. That has to be the reason. Also, you know, he's being a good parent because I guess he's like unintentionally becoming a good parent to Yuji because he saved him in a way because of that. But just getting those higher ups out of the way, it just makes his plans a lot easier to come unfold. But he does give Nortoshi some props for being able to interpret and analyze the Gojo sealing situation so quickly for his age. But now that the Camo Clan and the next clan's head is under his control, there's no need for Nortoshi, and he will never see him again. And this is actually pretty funny because Nortoshi he opened his eye for like this blood manipulation. He's getting it ready because he thinks Kenjaku is about to try and kill him because of what he said. But Kanjaku was actually just like, oh, no, I didn't mean it like that. You can literally just leave because even if you are alive, there's nothing you can really do here. So you could just, go on somewhere. Basically, he told him, look, you're not him. You're not one of those. So you can just get up on out of here. And plus, I'm not trying to dirty up this room. This is the other exciting part of this chapter. We cut to the present time of Nortoshi and Maki. And Nortoshi has an unease about this cursed spirit leech worm dog thing, and even Maki's like, yeah, something's off about that thing. And the leech, in a blink of an eye, that type of speed goes from where the barrier starts to where Maki and Nortoshi are in literally a split second. Nortoshi can't even track it. It's hard for him to follow. But while it's moving, it's saying ma, and I'm like, oh, this is what I think it is. This thing, in like a flash, it slams Maki against the wall, but she has her guard up, so she kind of saw it coming. And Maki and the leech, they're fighting, and this leech is dodging at like unreal speeds that are like hard to even really read. It goes for a punch with a human-like arm that it grows, misses, hits the wall, and it gets close to Maki and pops his head out, and it's the misogynist himself, Naoya Zenin. And this panel was actually pretty sick to see because it gave me heavy Mahito vibes. It was like a human that was really a monster. And the chapter ends with Naoya telling her, hello Maki, I've come to the other side now. So this Naoya curse theory, it came true. So everybody who predicted it, hey, they was on it as soon as they saw it, because it actually makes pretty cool sense, especially him being like a leech worm. automatically thought of Toji, as Naoya kind of looked at Toji as one of those peak guys, same with Gojo, and kind of it was like, no, he was leeching off the Zenin family in a way. It's pretty fitting. Now, we knew this was probably going to happen, especially since Maki's mom, after the Zenin clan extermination or execution, she killed him with a regular knife, no Jujutsu or anything. And we know that anybody who's killed, a sorcerer that's killed with no Jujutsu, that means they're going to more than likely turn into a curse and be very vengeful. They turn into a vengeful cursed spirit. One thing about this is, I wonder, is Naoya stronger? I'm kind of thinking that he is stronger. He seems a little faster because he was depicted as like a beam of light, like flashing through the city. And I wonder, do these vengeful spirits, do they keep their regular curse technique, or is it kind of like they get in a different innate curse technique? Because it seems like he has the speed that he had when he's using a 24 frames per second, his projection technique, but it's like built upon that. So I wonder if because he has to be, I guess, special grade at this point. Is he just innately stronger because of this? And now I gotta talk about the Genjaku Nortoshi stuff. I was really glad that we got that, because I wanted more about the clans just in general, and seeing that Genjaku basically took over the Camo Clan, and the Camo Clan is the mother of the higher ups, the conservatives. That's like their main clan to go to. And now that the Zenin clan is gone, the Gojo's sealed, this is pretty much saying that Kanjaku is the higher ups. He is running Jujutsu society right now, and that is that's a big problem for us. I know it seemed like we were getting a lot of wins, which we are, because you know, you the one, Mega Man Yuji won, Hikari just won. So this happening, this is the big, okay, no, this is like a really big loss for us, because now we don't really have much leverage whatsoever in terms of anything regarding getting change resolved. We pretty much have to face Kenjaku himself if we want to get anything changed regarding like society and getting Gojo free. And I also kind of appreciate this because this gives Nortoshi just a little bit more plot relevance, and he will maybe come in handy later in the series, especially when it comes to probably maybe after Genjaku, if he's still alive after that point. Maybe he comes in, he can kind of give us some little political leeway with his, maybe being able to free his people from that illusion. I think that's really going to be a big thing for him. So maybe that'll happen. I kind of want it to happen so he can have a little bit of that, this is your moment as the head of the clan type beat, but you never know, things might change, and things might get really worse actually after that, so you never know. But now that Maki is fighting Naoya at this point, this pretty much means we're gonna get some really cool fights, probably some dialogue. There's gonna be a lot of trash talk, especially coming from Naoya. I don't expect him to be all of a sudden respectful of Maki's abilities. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think Maki's gonna kill him again, this time with the help of Camo, and I think they're just gonna take care of business. I don't really see Naoya for some reason being that much of a threat, unless Kenjaku kind of takes over his body. That is also an option, although don't see that happening either, because I don't think he really needs someone like a Naoya like spirit in his disposal. So that's what I think is gonna happen. I think this is actually going to be very quick, similar to how the actual fight went. I think this is going to end about 193. I think that's how it's going to end. Yeah, I don't know. It's something about Naoya, especially against Maki. It's just, he's just going to get bodied again. unless he's got another trick up his sleeve, which never know, he might. But that was all I had to say about this chapter. Let me know how you feel about it down in the comment section down below. How do you feel about Naoya coming back? Are you a fan of this theory? Were you not a fan of it? And not this actually happened. Are you not a fan of this, or are you a fan of this? Let me know all of that in the comment section. Hit me up with a subscribe and like. Do a lot of JujutsuKaisen content over here, as well as other anime and manga content. I'll holler at y'all on the next one. Peace.